Alright everyone, I know it's been a while since I've done a video, but with the Black Friday deals and holidays coming up, I haven't really had a chance, and did a little shop myself online. Figured I'd share that with you guys since I haven't done a video in a while. One of the things I bought was on Prime, which is a Black Friday deal, was this Ever Bright light. I've already opened one of these. This one I'm not going to open, it's the same exact thing. But I've already opened this one, and I'll show you what's inside, you guys. So we get some paperwork here, some advertisement from Everbright, flashlights, and so forth like that. We do get the light itself. Like I said, you can buy these on Amazon. These right now are about $13 if you have a Prime account. I believe they're regularly 16 bucks. It's actually a really nice light. One of the things I don't like about it is this guy slides. It's just O-rings to actually get to your charging port. Doesn't screw down and lock or anything. Got one of them kind of flops around because the O-ring must have broke inside of it. My reasoning behind buying these is they're extremely bright. I haven't seen a light that's been brighter than this for the money. And unfortunately, you have to click it 3 times to actually shut it off. That's one of the things I don't like about it. If I turn this light on and I hold the button for 3 seconds, it will also turn off. So those are the 2 things I don't like about it. But for $13, this is actually a really nice light. And one of the reasons that I buy these is when I wear my uniform and I forget my pen or my flashlight in my pocket, and I actually put my uniforms in the bin for the uniform person to pick them up. They're not going to bring this back if you leave it in the pocket. I've lost a few of these that way. I lost a few of the Harbor Freight ones, and I even lost a Nebo light. So I started buying these Ever Bright ones, considering I end up losing them so often. So all in all, I really like this light. I think this is a good bang for the buck. I believe the Torque Test channel actually did a review on a bunch of these lights, popular lights on pen lights for Amazon. So you can go and check them out there. It's obviously not the best one that they recommend, but for $13, I think this is pretty good bang for the buck, especially if you're going to lose it like I do. I may lose one once a month. I may lose one every 6 months. But I really don't want to spend $60 on a light that I'm going to end up leaving in my uniform, or maybe have in my pocket, roll around on the ground, and not realize it fell out. So all in all, for $13, I think this is a great light. I think it's $1 more if you want it in gray and orange. And they offer it in black and gray, I believe. They also offer this light in a UV light, which is really nice as well. But like I said, I don't like this part of it, even though it has O-rings for it to seal. It's just easy for that to slide up. And I do not like the 3-click thing, even though you can hold it for 3 seconds and the light goes out. But I thought I'd share that with you guys. This is actually what I use at the shop, carry around in my pocket 90% of the time. Look at brakes, do brake inspections, oil leaks, miscellaneous stuff like that. I bought this in pink just so that maybe it would be more visible and I wouldn't lose it as often. And it was $1 cheaper. I know I'm kind of repeating myself, but that is my reasoning behind buying this pink light, if you're wondering. They also do give you a cable. I believe this is probably about 3 feet, 2 feet or 3 feet. Not the best cable in the world, but I mean, at least they give you a charging cable with it. For $13, I really don't think you can beat it. Like I said, it's probably been the brightest light that I have came across. And I believe they advertised this at 350 or 400 lumens. I'm not going to go through the paperwork on here. But if you go on Amazon.com, you can see what the advertised lumens is for it. But it is an extremely bright light. Like I said, I think they beat the Harbor Freight lights out. Even the new one, Harbor Freight, come out, it looks almost identical to this. It's a lot nicer because the charging port actually twists and locks, but it is not as bright as this. So that is my reasoning behind buying these particular ones, and I don't lose sleep over losing them. But like I said, this is the same box, same color, and the brand is actually Everbright. So there should be your part number. And that's your SKU number. So if anybody's interested, you can find them on there. There's a QR code as well. One of the other things I bought is actually a set of pliers for clips, body clips. I see these on Amazon quite often. There is a Japanese company that actually makes these. I believe Mr. Subaru has actually showed him on a couple of his short videos. But these are just very inexpensive set that you can find on Amazon. I did have a pair of these in blue. I just wanted a red set to match the rest of my red handles in my toolbox. Not a big blue channel lock color fan. So I bought these. These actually went on sale. You can buy them for like $11 if you don't mind the blue handle. I wanted the red handles. They wanted like $15, $16 for these. And the Black Friday sale, I believe they went down to $12. So I ended up pulling the trigger on buying these, even though I have a set just like it. But these work great for pulling clips. You can see the little groove in there. And they are cutters as well. So if you're not too careful, they will cut through the clip as well. But it's nice to be able to leverage them out. Some people use these to pull nails, finish nails and stuff like that as well. But this is an automotive set of pliers, and they're usually used on plastic clips and retainers. Like I said, there is other companies out there making these, and on the import end as far as Japanese tools. And if you're looking for, something more professional, you can check out Mr. Subaru's page. Like I said, I believe he's showed a couple pair of these as well. This is actually the brand if anybody is actually interested. There's your part number and Q number. And these are made in China. I don't believe that you're going to break them if you're going to use them for plastic clips. You can use your own discretion. Like I said, if you wanted something more on a professional level, there's plenty of YouTubers out there actually showing these style of pliers that are Japanese made. The only ones that I've seen that I was really impressed with, like I said, is Mr. Subaru. So you can check out his webpage, and he has a couple short videos that you can actually watch, and he'll give you the part number on those as well. For those of you that watch my channel, you know that I bought some power sockets recently, and to finish out my set here for most common sizes, I bought a 24. The 24 I actually bought last time was a Amazon refurbished socket, and when I got the box, it was a 24 millimeter box, but it had a 22 millimeter socket inside, so I had to return it. So this is the socket that I bought to replace that. Happened to be on its lowest price it's been in quite a long time. With the Black Friday sale, I believe I paid $54 for the socket. Reason for buying this socket, it works well on crankshaft sockets as well as lug nuts. A lot of the larger ones with the mass around it, you cannot get it in there to take a lug nut off. But on a large truck or something like that, or dually or something like that, you'll be able to get this in there. So this works really good for electric impacts, pneumatic impacts, and it saves you from actually having to go get a big 3/4 or 1 inch impact gun when some of these guys really weld those lug nuts on these dualies. So that's what I bought this for, because a lot of the guys in the shop just really like to go to town and just hammer the crap out of them. Instead of really giving my cordless tool a workout, I just use, because I use a mid torque impact gun. I do have a heavy duty impact gun, the new 2967. It's just way too much, to be honest, for a lot of things that I do. But it does come in handy, and it saved my butt, you know, for some of the semi trucks and other things that I do when I change tires, brakes, and etc. But this works great for not having to work your impact gun to death. Like I said, I use this on my mid torque to take dually wheels off of some of the 550s and stuff we do services on. So other than that, that's about all I got for you guys tonight. I'm going to share one thing I bought from Home Depot on the Black Friday sale. I think it was a pretty good deal, and I'll share that with you. And that is actually this guy here. It's 2 batteries and a charger. It's a starter kit from Milwaukee. You can see the part number right here. If you buy this for $199, you get your choice of, I believe it's like 8 or 10 tools. I believe it was a grinder, a radio. There's a few other tools on there. I don't know exactly what they are. You'll actually have to go to Home Depot's webpage and actually check that out. Or if you have a Home Depot, you know, local to you, go down there and check it out. See if there's anything that you'd be interested in buying that maybe you want to add to your collection. Batteries, unfortunately, don't last forever. So I opted to do these 2 5.0 batteries. Just because I have a number of power tools at home and at work, and the bottoms are breaking and falling off of them and so forth like that. I do have a couple of Chinese knockoffs. They do not last, so I opted to buy these, considering I was going to get a free tool with it. That particular free tool for me was actually a job site radio, because I have the Bauer radio. Unfortunately, it's a single speaker, and when there's so much going on inside the shop as far as you know, impact guns, the compressor running, cars running, people talking, you can't always hear it. So I opted to do the radio, which I'll show you here in a second. I'm not actually going to open this. I want to kind of keep it all in one piece so when I get to work. Radio is the 295220. You guys can actually see the picture of it right here. This particular unit is $189. I believe you can find it probably used on eBay for about $100 to $130. You can actually buy it new on eBay from $130 to $189 to almost $200. Some of them are actually getting carried away with pricing, but you can buy this in store for $189 plus tax. So that being said, instead of buying one, the cheapest I could on eBay for $135 new or $139 new, I decided to spend extra money and buy 2 batteries that I actually needed, and it gives me a spare charger, and now I have a radio that I wanted to buy in the first place. So however you look at it, I either got two free batteries and a charger, or I got a free radio out of it, however you want to look at it. So I think that's it for tonight. Like I said, I'll try to do more videos and share a few things that I bought over the weekend, and a few Christmas gifts I want to give out, and I'll get back to you guys. Like I said, sorry for not being around doing any videos, but like I said, with the Black Friday sales, the shopping, and just the few things I got going on in my life right now, I just didn't have time. So hope you guys appreciate it. Give me a like, share, subscribe, and I'll get back to you guys later. Have a good night.